Hello, friends, and welcome to the world of Petrolith, a land the gods have forsaken and abandoned. Escape from Port Lomax.
Mongo think we're screwed.
So Clank just walked out of the cell. I don't think we're going to get a better opportunity. We need to get the keys.
Kill Fat Tony 3 cells down. You punch him twice in the throat, and he falls over backwards off of the catwalk, and he is dead. You turn around and deftly hurl the sword directly at Reginald. He is not looking good. He's not dead. Plank's standing there like, what the hell is this sword doing here? And then all of a sudden a body falls right next to her and starts like moaning and trying to get back up. And it is, well, actually, if you wanted to run back down the stairs, you could almost get to this guy. Because you ran up the stairs, made one attack, knocked the guy off the stairs. So if you wanted to.
All right, I'll do that, and then do I still have a bonus action if I wanted one?
Yes, you would still have a bonus action and one attack. So if you wanted to bamf out them astral arms,
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I would wait until you run up to him to bamf out the astral arms. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, so you're about there.
How far away am I from this guy?
About 10 feet, I believe.
Perfect.
Yep, about 10 feet.
Awesome. So he's got to make a deck save when I pull those arms out too.
Yep. He rolled a 17. So he doesn't take any damage. Make that attack roll.
That's not looking great. So that counts as unarmed? Like when I...
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so that's a 10.
A 10?
Yeah, I rolled it too.
Okay, so he manages to dodge out of the way of this weird shadowy fist that is coming after him, and he definitely looks like he's scared. And now it is Reginald's turn.
Okay. Could you let me know how far away I am from Harlequin, who just threw a sword at my face?
55 feet.
Wow. Okay, well, I am going to take the sword, and I am going to jog / toddle over to Harlequin with just this like look on my face, just like this frowny look on my face, just like, did you drop this?
Well,
and hand the sword over, and then take the what?
Sorry, there is. I didn't move him for some reason, but this guy, the captain, is prone on the ground, and Plank is standing right next to him. He's not dead. He's moving around. It looks like he's going to try to stand up next round. So you could totally make it to him.
And attack at disadvantage with a weapon that I don't know how to use. You know what? Fine. Fuck it.
Or you could just stomp him. He is prone, which would cancel out the disadvantage.
Well, oh, he is prone. You're right. That would cancel the disadvantage. So let's do that. But stomping isn't going to work for me because unarmed damage for people who aren't monks is 1 plus your strength modifier, and my strength modifier is -1. So according to the rules, I could stomp this guy all day and he won't feel it. So yeah, I guess I'll just try and finish this dude off with, I guess, what appears to be his own sword. Oh no, it's somebody else's sword.
No, yeah, it's somebody else's sword. He's still got his sword. Actually, there's 2 swords on the ground now, because he would have dropped his sword when he fell. So there's 2 free swords.
Is this a broadsword or a short sword?
It's a short sword. They're both short swords.
Okay, well then technically that's a finesse weapon, which is nice. So that's I don't get my proficiency bonus, but that will end up being a 17.
Okay, so you come running up to this body that just dropped, and he's like groggily trying to recenter himself. You can tell he's concussed, and you pick up this giant sword. It's not really giant, but compared to you it is, and you just like pick it up, move over, and jam it down into his neck. He had 2 hit
Ah,
points
you
left.
dimwitted oafs tried to put me away.
Attica. So yeah, he is now dead.
Haha.
And Clank is still just confused. Mongo, it is now your turn. Roll another roll for that heat metal damage.
4 damage. Can I just kick it now?
You certainly can. Let's call it a strength
Oh.
check.
And I rolled really crappy.
Uh-oh.
So yeah, 5
What's your strength modifier?
plus 3.
Ooh. Okay, yeah, so you bang against it, and the internals on the lock still seem like they're pretty solid, despite the casing starting to droop quite a bit. But the door does not budge.
Okay, that city watch guy that's frozen. I'm gonna cast Bane on him.
I think...
What?
Well, between the bonus action of dealing additional damage to the cell door and the
Okay.
strength check to try to knock the door down, that would be your bonus action and regular action. Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
Um,
Then I guess I do nothing else.
you could yell,
Rawr.
and he still failed the check to overcome the hold person, so he is still frozen. Which makes it Harl's turn.
All right. Where am I at?
You are down here.
And that other guard is still just stay. Is that the guard that tried to shoot me?
The guard that's up here is the one that shot you once, yes.
Okay, how far can I make it in this turn?
So you can make it to here and still have an action, or you could make it almost all the way up the steps, if you wanted to dash.
Would I be able to dash and slash at his leg?
You don't have the sword no more.
Oh, I thought Reginald dropped it off with me.
No, he couldn't.
I tried to do that, but I couldn't get there.
Yeah. He used his action to polish off the guard captain.
Okay, then I'm going to run underneath the bridge.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
And kind of assess the situation from there. Who can I help? What can I do?
Okay.
Where is Reginald?
Reginald is with Plank behind the stairs over here.
Are they taking cover?
No, they just both kind of ended up there.
Okay.
I don't think that they're hiding
We're
necessarily.
just chilling.
For sure.
Oh, you still have the keys. Did you want to throw those to Reginald before you moved?
Yes. Sorry, I did.
No, you're
I
fine.
forgot I had those.
He's also much closer now, so you can just huck the keys and it's fine.
Word.
So now Reginald has the keys. Roll an investigation check.
Me? Oh, okay, yeah.
You can tell as you're running you kind of caught sight of the guard down here that's still being held and is still paralyzed. You know that this guard up here is going to have to move in order to get a clear shot at you, at least.
Sorry, where?
The guard up here.
Okay. He's gonna have to move to get a clear shot of me. Yep.
Yeah, and then this guard over here is standing really close to the edge of this catwalk, and you think that maybe if you try real hard, you might be able to jump high enough to grab his ankle.
Yeah, let's try to do that.
Wait.
Hold on.
Never mind. You would not be able to jump high enough to do that. I'm sorry.
Damn it. I was like, that would be amazing if I could just pull him down.
My math was off.
Where's the guards paralyzed?
Down here at this end. Oh,
Oh,
also,
that
yeah, also if you want to retcon your move, there is still a sword on the ground over here. Where Reginald and Clank are. Because there was the sword that you threw, and then there was also the sword that Reginald picked up that was the guard captain's.
You can even have the one that I was holding, because I am not proficient with short swords.
Yes, I would love a sword, please. Thank you. I'm gonna do exactly that. Go over and grab a sword.
Okay, so we'll say that you ran over here instead. And you grabbed the sword. And you now have a sword. You could scoop the sword off the ground and then turn around and use your action to dash back towards the stairs. Trying to think what else.
Don't forget the keys.
Reginald has the keys.
I've got the keys.
Do you want to dash back, or do you want to continue going south towards the guy who's paralyzed on top of the stairs?
Is there an entrance to the prison on that side?
The entrance to the prison is on the west side in front of the catwalk.
Okay, and the entrance to the prison, is that the only entrance to the prison?
Yes. It's not up to fire code.
No, that's perfect. These guys seem to have it handled. I'm gonna run back to my spot where I was, under the... I'm gonna run back towards the stairs.
From whence you came?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll say you can make it to about there.
Okay.
And that's your turn, and it's now Azilla's turn.
So...
Azilla, if you want, I will let you drop your head and charge at this guy like an angry sheep and try to knock him off the catwalk.
That's what I was gonna go after.
Because I think it's...
But if I've got the space, that'd be dope. But watch me miss and go over myself.
Roll a nat one and just slip off the catwalk in a
Yeah.
Or he dodges
stuck
you
in
and
the
you just
bars.
keep going. So go ahead and roll your unarmed attack.
Loading.
Oh.
Okay, cool.
You could roll a second attack, but this one won't have the push effect because you don't have the charge up anymore.
Okay, I'll just roll my own dice. Well, good thing it doesn't have the push. I got a 1.
Oh.
I have to think about a character that does really well with low rolls.
A rogue with reliable talent. Yeah, so you go to hit him and he very easily dodges the attack, and kind of sets you up so you're a little off balance, so he is going to have advantage if he tries to attack you next time it's his turn.
My constitution's high.
Y'all are doing worse against these low-level town guards than you did against a chain devil. Like, this is hilarious.
Y'all speak for yourselves. I stabbed that dude in the neck to death.
It's true. That's true. It's now Clank's turn, and she is going to start rummaging through various areas where she's like tucked stuff into her feathers, well enough that somehow the guards didn't notice when they were taking all of her gear away from her. They probably didn't really think much of her being a Kenku.
She didn't have lockpicking tools that whole time?
She did, and then Zach broke it.
Yeah, she gave them to me.
Oh.
Yeah.
But she's like kind of padding around, looking, pulling out, like she pulls out like a dreidel, pulls out a bit of string, and she just looks over at you, Reginald, and kind of shrugs and goes, "Sorry."
Right.
And it's now this guy's turn, and well, he was holding a bow, but no arrows. Now that I think about it, he dumped all of his arrows out on the ground in front of him. And also,
he dumped those, and it's disadvantaged to attack somebody within 5 feet of you with a bow.
Yeah, so he's going to use it as an improvised weapon and just try to clock you with the bow.
You let him smack somebody with the bow.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. But no proficiency, but he does have advantage. That's a 17 to hit. And what's your dexterity, Azilla? I totally forgot about this, but y'all's armor class is like just dex plus 10 right now because you don't have your armor except for Brynox.
Okay, dex is plus 3, so 13.
Okay. So that hits, and he just smacks you with his bow. And that is 5 damage. And you hear the bow crack. Like it doesn't break, but you have a feeling that it's not gonna really work as a bow anymore. And that is gonna be his turn. It is now this guy's turn. Azilla, what is your... No, not Azilla. Harl, what is your dexterity?
+4.
Okay. And that is a dirty 20 to hit. Oops. That's 8 damage for you. The first shot just absolutely missed. And Bryson, it's your turn now.
I guess I'll go take care of the arrow guy, since his bow's still functioning.
This guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Take down.
Oh, did you want to close right up on him, or do you want to stay 10 feet away, or?
Oh no, I'll get right in his face.
Okay.
All right. So let's go with the regular attack. Oh, that's a nat 20
Uh-oh.
for the first one.
Yes.
Oh
Just
shit!
turn him sideways, Rob.
No.
Just turn him
Bruh.
sideways.
Bruh.
No.
Did you get another one?
Two of them. I used up all my luck. Bam.
I'm high-fiving you with my mind, Bryson.
All right, receive.
Alright. Go ahead and roll. No, don't roll. Don't bother rolling. Let's see here. Where did you come from? You were standing right here. You ran over here. Your speed is 40. If you wanted to use another key point to step the wind again, you could hit both. You could hit this guy, kill him, turn around, sprint back, jump up over this gap, and just knock this guy out as well.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Okay. So you punch this guy in the chest so hard his breastplate indents and you
Okay.
can feel ribs break underneath it, and he falls backwards down the stairs, landing in just a Peter Griffin falling down the stairs, arm behind him, dead. And then you turn around, you run back this way, leap over, land on top of this guy, and just do a flying kick and just knock his helmet, shoulder pauldron, and most of his skeletal structure off of him and kill him as well. And now he dead. And then
Amazing.
as a free action, you can wink at Azilla.
Incredible.
It is now Reginald's turn. Reginald, there is only one guard left and he is paralyzed.
I don't know how I'm supposed to follow that up. Right. All right, Leroy, Stan, Crazy Jane, Harassa Two Knives, love your work. Yes, here you go. On and upwards towards freedom with you. Just go ahead and light them on fire. We're just burning this whole place to the ground. There you go. Yes, that's it. And Reginald is just like wandering by the locked cells as promised. Just clink, 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 clink. What I'm gonna spend my whole turn doing.
Okay. I'll say you can, between movement and the action of unlocking, you can get like 2 cells per turn. But it doesn't really matter because there's no guards to
Cool.
stop you or say anything anymore because this guy is still paralyzed. Mongo, it is your turn. Continuing the damage of heat metal is your bonus action. So you can continue to do damage to the lock.
Oh.
If
8 damage this time.
you- okay. It is definitely starting to sag under its own weight at this point.
So I will kick at it again, and this time I got a 15.
Okay. Yeah, you kick at this thing. You put all your weight behind it to get it to go, and it just slams open, spraying molten metal in a couple different directions. Luckily, nobody was standing there, but you are free. And you can use your movement to get out.